Hello guys and welcome. So this is my new channel where I will be hopefully learning as much as you, maybe even more than you. I hope for some good advice from you guys about pipe restoration. I have a whole bunch of pipes. This is one bag out of quite many that I will be looking through. To start with, I actually don't really have an idea on how to repair these, or at least restore them, but I will be trying out on this channel, and I hope that you will be looking, and even better, I hope that you will be coming up with some advice, because many of these I have a basic idea of how to restore them. But there are some of them that I don't really know what to do with, especially the ones where the mouthpiece has been hewed into pieces. You know, this one has small holes in it. I mean, I think I could clean it decently up, but I'm not quite sure on how to repair holes. So these I will be putting aside and then looking at some later point. Now I have repaired one pipe. Let me show you. This one is my first attempt at repairing. It had a crack here. I don't know if you can see it, but it was a fairly big one that I glued together. There's a little bit of stuck fabric there from the buffing wheel, but besides that, I think it turned out quite well. The two issues I've had with it is that I used the sandpaper that was too rough. So at some points you can see some lines that I couldn't quite buff out. And the other thing is, I don't know if you can see the lines here, going this way. They're not very dominant. I mean, you can't really see them, but they're there. Also, one of the big issues here was that the glue was too liquid. So it poured down the sides and collected here at the bottom. So I had to file off quite a lot. That turned out quite well, I think. The only issue was with the sandpaper. It was a bit too rough to even out. Or, I mean, I could have evened it out, but I didn't know it would have been so visible. This was a learning curve, that's fine. The other issue is that I sandpapered the pipe without the mouthpiece on. So it's a little bit wider than the actual pipe. So there's a little bit of... yeah, the mouthpiece is a bit larger than the pipe, but I don't really care. I mean, this was a learning process, and it turned out quite well. The mouthpiece was very brown. I managed to turn it quite black again, but not quite as shiny as I wanted to. So that is definitely something I'm going to be working on in the future. So this one I think turned out decently, considering it's the first one that I worked on. Sorry. So my plan for now is that I won't be looking at actual repairs. We will go through all the pipes that I've got. I think I don't even know how many pipes I've got, but I want to go through them with you and rate them. So we will be looking at pipes, checking the condition, and then grouping them depending on how much work they'll need and how likely it is that I would be able to repair them. This one is pretty well. You know what? Let's don't jump ahead too fast. I've got the pipes. I've got the Ziploc bags to put each one in to protect it. I might group them in a few bags. I don't know. We'll find out. And then I want to figure out a system to rate them. So what I'm planning on is to use a number. Let's brainstorm. The first number will be condition. And that will be from 0 to 9. And then I was thinking about a number to show if I like it or not. So let's call that, it's kind of a favorite scale. Let's just call it fab. 0 to 9 again. Should we also add a number for the estimated value? I mean, I might like a pipe that is worth nothing, and I might hate a pipe that might be more expensive. But on the other hand, I have no idea what is expensive and what is not. But at least this one is a Georg Jensen, made in Denmark. To be fair, I live in Denmark, so Danish pipes are pretty easy to get your hands on. So this might be more expensive than something like this, where I don't even have a name, or actually I have filed off the name. You know what? I might need my glasses here. Yeah. So estimated value. Also 0 to 9. I think that this is it. I will add a letter at the end, because I have a bag of pipes that I got from Poland, where I will be adding a P. And then I have a bag of pipes from a lot, where I got like 30 pipes for a price that was fairly decent. Those pipes I will add a P or an L on, depending on where they're from. If I don't know, we add no letters at all. This could use some more work. Oh, this I haven't worked on. That's right. Really? Yep, I haven't. Where's the one that I did work on? Oh, it's over there. Here. Good. Let's get started. So this one, you know what? I'm gonna need my glasses. Right. This one says Jeantet Brewery. Doesn't it? Let me see. Jeantet. And it says preference. The condition is, I would say, decent. Oh wait, it got a number. P46. Yeah, the condition, it has some scratches. The mouthpiece is a bit worn. Yeah, there's a hole there. Okay, so condition is not good. The inside here, I think that I could clean that up fairly decently. You might see me ruining a lot of pipes doing this. Oh, that's filthy. but that will do. So condition, I would say this sets the standard, doesn't it? I mean, there's no cracks. Might be a little bit of a hole there, but it's, I mean, it's a fine pipe. I would put that at a 6. How much do I like this? You know, I kind of like the bent pipes. This seems to be like a semi bent. I'm not sure. I kind of like it. It's a pipe that I might keep to smoke on. So I'd give it a 7. Estimated value, I'd say, I mean, it's not a 0. I'd say a 2. Oh, see, we've got an issue now. We might get a lot of pipes that have the same number. But let's say it's not, it doesn't need it to be in a unique value. 6, 7, 2. Yep, that's it. Let's bag it. Six, 7, that's what the kids say, right? Or is that over now? Good. Next pipe. This one is the one you saw earlier. It's Georg Jensen. In Danish, you'd say Georg Jensen. Georg Jensen Aluband. It's wider than it's tall. It has the small stamp on there that says G and J. A bit worn out. I don't know if you can save that. The mouthpiece is in very nice condition, besides the fact that the lettering has worn out. The stamp is clean. The pipe needs a little bit of cleaning. The what did it say? Aluminum ring is intact. Everything is fine here. I mean, I don't even know if I would work on this. I might clean it up inside. So I'd say condition is it's an 8. Favorite, yeah, I kind of like these pipes. Not so much the shape here. Is that a bulldog? I'm not sure. We'll look into that in the future. But I do like them. So I would keep that for sure. That's an 8. Estimated value, I'd put that at a 6 maybe. I mean, all my pipes are cheap compared to the pros, you know. I don't have any of the very expensive ones. So even a 9 or 10 here, it wouldn't be more than, let's say, a couple of €100 or dollars. But this one I would put at a 6. Yep. And then we say Georg Jensen Aluband. I don't know if there's any numbers on this. It doesn't. Oh, there we go. 54. Yep. Also, by the way, I will be doing these at the stints of, let's say, 10 pipes every time, just to keep them short and keep you coming back for more. Next pipe is not this one. This one is the one I'm using at the moment. So we'll look at that another time. This one. This I think is a BBB Britain's best. Isn't it Britain's best something? No, it's a BBB Guardsmann, London made, patent number, Bulldog, made in England. No, it's a Bullcap. Okay, let's write that down. BBB Bullcap, Bullcap, wasn't it? Bullcap, made in England, BBB Guardsmann. And this is all new to me, guys. I mean, I know the brand, the BBB. I thought it was Britain's best pipes, but it can't be. Britain's best something. We'll figure out. Now, the interesting thing with this pipe is that the mouthpiece connects. It isn't straight. Let me see if you can see that. You see that? It disconnects. Like, oh, wait, we can put some paper on it. See? It's like a cut through the pipe like this. Not straight, but like this. I kind of like that. The condition is, I mean, the mouthpiece needs, oh, there's a hole there. That's a shame. That makes, at least for me, it makes the work. I don't know how to repair them. That's why I'm a bit afraid of doing these, but I might have to practice on some mouthpieces maybe. But just because of this, I think we're below 5. The rest of it though is pretty nice. I believe it's a metal part, metal logo there, but I'm not quite sure how to polish that up. I will have to look into that. The pipe head itself seems pretty clean. The top here might need some sanding, and inside some cleaning. Oh, look at that. This is reversed. I mean, these usually are connected to the mouthpiece. That's interesting. Very small hole, isn't it? Interesting. I kind of like this pipe. It's different. But I would put it at F4 in condition. Favorite? Yeah, I like it. I would put it at a 7. Estimated value? I have no idea. I'd say a 3. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But I have no idea what this would go for. But that's it for this one. Next pipe. This one. This is a white star. Let's start with what we know. So white stars are not the most expensive pipes, but I like them. They're easy to smoke. It's an Ancona. White star Ancona. Does it have any numbers? I suspect this to be pretty new. 623. And that's all we can get of this, I believe. Yeah. Besides all the ashes. Let's see. I mean, the outside here is pretty clean. I don't know if this is darkened or if this is the wood, but I wouldn't be messing with that. Oh, this is a bit tight. This one needs some cleaning, but I think it's a new pipe, this one. condition is pretty nice. I'd put that an 8. Is it a favorite? I like it. 7. Estimated value 2. Yep, that was fast. That won't need too much work. I mean, there's a bit of scratches on the metal, but we might be able to work on that. Oh no, I can hear my robot running. Let me pause that. It's my vacuum cleaner. There. We'll give it a break. Now this was 4 pipes. Next pipe. Oh. Now the mouthpiece is decent, but dirty. A bit of 2 marks there. Nothing important. But it's very, very dirty inside. There's a thick cake there. Oh. Oh, very tight. You know what? I don't think I'll force that too much. We might need to cool that down a little bit. What does that say? Cran dark? Yeah, I have no idea. Let me see if you guys can see it. You might not. You know what? I'll put a picture in. I'll take a picture, and then we will. I'll put it into the video. Macro. There. So what I will put down is my guess, but you guys comment what you see. I think it's a K. K. Is that an R? A. N. D. A. Oh, you know what? That's Danish. I think it's Haandarbejde. Really? Actually, I think it is an H, 2 A's, N D A R B I J D E, which means something like crafts, then Briar. I have no idea what this is, but it looks Danish. All right, condition. I mean, it's. I'd put that down to a 6. Yeah, why not? 6. Favorite? No. I don't. I think this is called a billiard, and I'm not too fond of them. I'll put that down to a 2. Estimated value, you know what? I don't think this is much worth. I would put that at a 2. Yeah. I'm not quite sure how to. I think we can put it in the freezer and take it apart, because the mouthpiece will shrink more than the wood. But I don't know if then sanding would help, or what I'd do for that. I have to look it up. This is a tiny, small one too. This reminds me of the one we just had. That was a BBB Bullcap. That's a very, very elegant pipe here. It is a... okay, let me take a picture and you guys tell me. You know what? It's actually very hard to see. There. It's a now let me take a picture. There. I think it says London made. It says Deluxe. And then WEL. I think it says Wellbeck. Yep. My guess is Wellbeck. If you guys know better, let me know. Wellbeck DeLuxe. London made. Any numbers? Oh, it has some scratches. And no numbers. Okay. Good. Oh, a bit tight. Yeah, we won't force that. Yeah, let's put it back together. All in all, it looks great though. I think the condition is, let's put it at 7. Favorite? Whoa. I'm not a huge fan. I like it, but I wouldn't use it. It's a 5. Estimated value, I have no idea. I guess a 3. I've never heard of Wellbeck. That said, I haven't heard of much either, so I mean, this might cost more than my car. You'd never know. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 to go for this run. And this one is a Flamegraine. Depi 106. Okay. Oh, this is filthy. Flamegraine Depi 106. And you know what? Actually, these ones that we just had, I need to add the letter lot because that's from a lot that I got for pretty cheap. That's it, I think. Yeah, this might be. No, I'm not quite sure if all. This one is also. We'll look back into that. So the condition on this is the mouthpiece hasn't got much bite marks. The outside is pretty nice. The inside is filthy. Oh, that's decent. Actually, this is in good condition. I think it only needs some cleaning. Some miscoloring there. I might sand it down and then buff it back up. But I'd say condition is pretty good. Is it an 8 or a 7? I'd say a 7. Do I like it? No. This is the billiard shape too. It's a bit slimmer than the other one. Yeah, no. I'd put it down to a 6. Estimated value. I don't think this is a brand name. I'd put it at a 2. Good. We already have a 672. Interesting. Yeah. I might need to come up with a more unique number besides that, but for now it will work. I'm not trying to build a database or anything. Good. 4 and 3, that's 7. Now this is interesting. It has an acrylic mouthpiece that is see-through, except for the actual hole. But I guess I think this is just filth. It's got a small hole there, tooth mark, which I'm sure I can't repair. Oh, it's got a funny looking hole there. It's both a slot and a hole. I wonder if that's broken off. Or I wonder if it's handmade. No, that says Depi 2. Depi Deluxe. Any numbers on it? Oh, there's something very faint there. I think it says 22. Now let's see. It's a bit dark, a bit miscolored down there. Very filthy in there. But it's filthy but clean. No, there's no cake. It's got mold on it though. And a bit of a nick there. A bit of a nick there. Alright, condition is probably a 7. Is it? Or a 6? I'd put it as 6, yeah. Favorite, do I like it? No. 3. Estimated value, I have no idea. Maybe 3. L. Depi. I have no idea about Depi. I have to look that up. So the plan will be that at some point I will be picking these up and repairing them or restoring them or cleaning them up. And at that point I expect to have more information about them. So I will go back and look Depi Deluxe up. See what I can find. And we'll look more into it. And I expect to put links to those videos in the description, so you can find them. Now this is, oh, this is painful. There's a huge crack there. You know what, I will go through this video again and look through the footage, because the light might be a bit tricky. But it has a big crack across there. So this, oh, and very, very filthy in there. I mean, the crack we could fill up. It won't be beautiful, but it will be doable. It's like it follows the grains. The grains work this way out, and it kind of follows the grains there. A little bit of bird eye there, a little bit of flame grain bird eye here. It's a nice pipe. It's a BBB again, with a metal stamp there, I believe. BBB Christmas 1970. So it's an anniversary pipe. Is that with two S's? No. 1970. Special make. Is that it? I believe so. Oh, London, England. Okay, we knew that with the BBBs. Right. Condition. If it wasn't for the crack that's about, it's actually half the circumference. I have no idea how deep it is. Does it bulge? It's hard to tell. You know what? This might break apart when I work on it, or it may not. Probably we would have to glue this together before we start cleaning it up. But we will see. But condition, I'd say, what's the lowest we've had until now? 766. That was a pretty high one, this one. That was an 8. 6. It is the worst one we've had up to now. That's a 4 for this one. Oh, was that really a 4? All right, good. I'd say we'd go all the way down to, is it a 2 or a 3? I put it to a 3. Favorite, I kind of like it though. I put it at a 5. Estimated value. Now this might be something people look for. A Christmas pipe from 1970. It's like 56 years old. Oh, it's a bit worn up here. Yeah, that won't ruin the condition much more. But the estimated value, we might put that at a 5. Yeah, it's a guess. If you feel differently, let me know. So how many was this? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more for this time around. I'm sure we'll be doing a lot more of these, and it might not even be very far away. I've enjoyed myself so far. Oh, look at that. Very, very filthy. It's got thick cake with mold on it. This is also tight. Yeah, we leave that on. Okay, there's a Falcon there, and it says Falcon, Royal Falcon there. So this is a Royal Falcon, I guess. Royal Falcon. No apparent number. No teeth marks. There, 210. Made in England. Is that it? Royal Falcon. 210. Made in England. That's it. Now I can see this looks like a filling. So it might have had a scratch or a hole that somebody filled up. But besides that, it's not bad. I actually like the short pipes. It's got a good head. So condition, I think decent. I might put it at a, besides the fact that it's very tight, 7. We're optimistic. Favorite, you know what, this might be a pipe that I could use. I would use. I put it at a 7. Estimated value, I have no idea. I have Royal Falcon. I'll put it down to 5. So guys, this was 10 pipes out of many that we went through. And I will be closing down for now. And see you probably next time. If you feel like it, do subscribe, like, comment with any advice. If you have tips on value, or if you have tips on how to repair certain parts, let me know. I must say that I live in Denmark, so many of the products that are available in the States or England are not available here. First of all, because of European regulations, and secondly, because of local regulations, we are quite limited to what we can get or what it's called. I mean, I was looking for mineral oil and I couldn't get it here. I don't know what they call it here, or if mineral oil is just regular oil. But yeah, it's tough out here. So guys, we found 10 pipes. We've sorted 10 pipes. And thank you for tagging along. I hope to read messages from you. Hope to see you next time. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.